Hello friends and family, and good morning from the premium outlets here at International Drive. I thought it'd be fun to come out today, head on over to the Disney Character Warehouse outlet store and check out all of the newest, heavily discounted Disney Parks merchandise that Walt Disney World has to offer. And then I think when we're done here, we'll actually head over to the premium outlets at Vineland Ave. This way we can compare both Disney Character Warehouses, because lately they've been putting out so much brand new merchandise, you literally never know what you're gonna find at both outlet stores, because they do get different offerings. But before we get started, if you would subscribe and click the bell notification so you're aware of future uploads and live streams, we would greatly appreciate it. That being said, we are getting here to the premium outlets at International Drive a little bit before the outlet itself does open. I normally suggest you get here a little bit early, just so you can score a really close parking spot. And before we do head inside both Disney Character Warehouse outlet stores, I do want to mention, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll add a link to that in the description box. Okay, so as soon as you come inside the Character Warehouse, they do still have a whole bunch of those little watering cans from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, but these are only $1 a piece. They have the original Florida Orange Bird, still a whole bin of the Blue Caterpillar from Alice in Wonderland. You got the little spigot spot there on the top section, and it looks like they do have Spike the Bee, and they restocked the Mickey Mouse version. It actually has like a little handle on the back side. A nice little take home for $1 a piece though. Right over here is some of those really cool Marvel ink pens. They've been getting lots of nice Marvel offerings at the outlet store with the Avengers logo. So you do get a whole set of 6 of them. These are originally $20, now $12.99. Here's some of that really nice merchandise from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They have these really fancy helmets from Disney's Hollywood Studios. Let's see what we got doing in terms of price. These are normally $80 a piece, now only $25, so that's some really significant savings. Over here is a massive Mickey Mouse, like a balloon, little glow wand with the Mickey Mouse logo inside with the balloon. Let's see the old price tag. And again, these do light up. These are only $10 a piece. It does look like they have some, let's see here, Disney Loungefly wallets at the Character Warehouse. This one's embroidered with Minnie Mouse with the polka dots. You have her facsimile signature on the back side. With your Disney Parks Loungefly badge, these are normally $50 a piece, now only $25. And you never know what types of bucket hats they do have up front here by the registers. How cool is this one with all the palm fronds? Then you have the flowers on the back side. These are adult size, $10 from $35. Even more brand new Disney Park Loungefly backpacks here at the outlet store. Now these are still in the original packaging, but you got like that macaroon design there with Minnie Mouse. These are only $40 a piece, so a really good deal there. And also a Star Wars Loungefly that I do want to show you here at the outlet store. This one is like that ombre effect with that massive AT-AT embroidered on the front. Let's see what we got doing. So that's the big zipper compartment. This one actually comes with like the silver hardware. These are normally $80, now $40 a piece. And they've been getting some really cool merchandise with the Wilderness Explorers. Here's a really cool like throw blanket. Actually comes with the strap with these locking mechanisms. Has your Wilderness Explorers logo. These are now only $20 a piece. You do still have those really cool Donald Duck water games. These are awesome though, especially if you are doing any traveling. You basically just fill this with water. It has rings on the inside, so you can kind of like shoot some basketball hoops. These are normally $20, now $10 a piece. From Disney Pixar Elio, they do have the Elio plushies here at the Character Warehouse. I like the cape though, with like the knife, the spoon, and then you have the fork. So So really nice attention to detail, but they have a whole basket of them for only $8. Let's see what else we got doing here. So here is the Disney Designer Series figurines. These were just brought over to the outlet store very recently. They actually come with Princess Jasmine, and then you have Jafar from Aladdin. These are further discounted to $15. Right underneath there, part of last year's Play in the Parks collection, they do have two really nice size like heavy pennants. One says hooray, the opposite one has that star design with the Mickeys. These are further discounted to $15 a piece. And a couple different prints that I do want to show you. This one is brand new to the outlet store with Little Mermaid. You do have Sebastian and Flounder with that clamshell design, but these are all matted up and ready to go for $20. And then right up ahead is a split print here with Miguel from Disney's Pixar Coco with all the cactuses and guitars. You basically get two prints still for only $20. And they do have some of those medium reusable bags. These are perfect for the parks with Mickey Mouse, Disneyland Resort, and Tinkerbell. These are only $1.50. Looks like they're even getting some brand new merchandise from Trader Sam's Enchanted Tiki Bar from over at Disney's Polynesian Village Resort. Here's some really cool little purses. Again, with the little Tiki God mugs. You have all the seashells. That has a whole like wraparound zipper compartment. Originally $75. These are now $30 a piece. They do also have some different model kits. This one is specific to Disney's Haunted Mansion. It comes with the display base. These are 151 pieces, $12.99 from $35. And a whole bunch of merchandise from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, like these adult-sized backpacks. This one has the silver hardware, a very nice simulated leather though, so really nice quality. But you have Jack and Sally with some snowflakes and pumpkins. These are only $20 a piece, so a really good deal. They do have your Jack Skellington adult-sized spirit jerseys with that really fun pinstriping with Jack Skellington's head. These are further marked down to $35. The backside has your raised lettering for Nightmare Before Christmas. They do even have kind of like that same design here, your adult-sized pullovers hoodie with the big graphic there with Jack Skellington's head. But you do have a nice size compartment here on the bottom section. These were $55 in the park, now only $20 a piece at the Character Warehouse. And here's a really cool sling size bag. These are perfect for like Mickey's Not So Scary Halloween Party. Again, you have Jack Skellington's head embroidered. A couple really good size zipper compartments though. These are $15 marked down from $40. Let's actually see what else we got doing here from Nightmare Before Christmas. So a couple different Christmas ornaments. This one is the mayor. The cool thing though, his head actually rotates where he has two different facial expressions. They come with like a little display base. These are only $8 a piece, so a really good deal. They do have Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas with the little candy cane there and the dog bowl. The neat thing about this one, it does light up. Still only $8, so a great deal there. Here's the little bathtub Christmas ornament with a lock, shock, and barrel. Some of these actually look like Jim Shore pieces, such good quality. This one is $8, and they do have a really cool Jack Skellington version. The awesome thing though, they have a little clippy where you can take these off and kind of use them as like little collectible figurines. Let's see what else we have doing here for Halloween time with Nightmare Before Christmas. Here is a tabletop headlight of Jack Skellington. This one actually changes a bunch of different colors. Originally $30 in the park, now $15. Just like that Jack Skellington adult-sized spirit jersey, they do also have like the same difference with Sally with that patchwork design. The backside of this one says Nightmare Before Christmas as well. These are $35 a piece. And then right next to that is your unisex graphic t-shirt with that classic scene from Nightmare Before Christmas with Jack and Sally. These are now only $12.99 from $35, and lots of different offerings actually from Disney's Haunted Mansion. This is a massive ceramic serving bowl set. If you look closely on the inside, you do have all three of the hitchhiking ghosts. Definitely perfect for like a little Disney party with the gargoyle. These are $20 from $55. Underneath there is a set of 4 saucer-sized plates, also from Disney's Haunted Mansion. The cool thing about these, though, you actually get a couple different designs with like the bride and the hitchhiking ghost. These are $15 a piece, marked down from $40. On the opposite side of that rack, they do have your stainless steel water bottles from a Haunted Mansion. This has the huge gargoyle gibbet on the top with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. These are $15 a piece from $30. And then right underneath there is that really fancy waffle maker. Again, you can make yourself some gargoyle haunted mansion waffles. But these are only $12.99 from $35. Some more brand new Star Wars offerings here at the Character Warehouse though. Here's a cream colored coffee mug with that 3D effect with your Star Wars lettering. This one actually has like that solid black design on the inside. So this one's double-sided. These are originally $17, now $8 a piece. They do even have your Star Wars Starbucks Discovery Series coffee mugs. These actually come in a really fancy box. These were $25 in the park though, now only $8 at the Character Warehouse. But it does look like they have two different versions here, part of the Starbucks Discovery Series. Lots of really cool merchandise though from Tron over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. Here's a 4-inch by 6-inch acrylic photo frame with that grid design. This actually lights up and changes different colors. That one is $20. A couple different adult-sized baseball caps as well. This one is your classic trucker hat that says Game On with that grid design. Originally $30, now $7.99. Next to that one is your Flynn's Top Score Club. The cool thing about this one, literally everything is embroidered. It has the top score on the back side. That one is still only $8 from $30. And they actually have the light jet die-cast vehicle for Tron. This one lights up and it comes with the display base. These are now $8 marked down from $20. But it looks like they are getting some of the assorted action figures from Tron as well. So lots and lots of new things. These are part of the reaction series for Tron. That one is $10. And then down here on the bottom, how cool is this? They got the Flynn and the Light Cycle vehicle from Tron. Let's see what the old price of Rooney. Originally $70. These are now only $25 a piece. Some of the different toys right now at the Character Warehouse from Disney's Encanto. There's a really cool microphone for the kiddos. It actually has like little character phrases on the button there when you push it. These are $13 marked down from $30. They do still have the Sven dolls from Disney's IOI Forever collection. He comes with the antler ears, the little Mickey shaped balloon where you actually get a cool little surprise on the inside, but you do get like a puffer jacket for $13. And some of the assorted accessory packs, these are only $8 a piece. They have Dr. Facilier and Maribel. Let's actually check out some of the assorted puzzles at the Character Warehouse. Here is one from the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King. This one is a 500-piece puzzle. This is actually a wooden one, so really cool. These are $15 a piece, but they've been getting so many different offerings from Disney Pixar up. Here is a really cool 1,000-piece puzzle. So this one is double-sided, kind of shows you like both sides. This one is $8. From It's a Small World over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. They do have the It's a Small World card game set. These are brand new to the Character Warehouse. It does show you on the back side, kind of like what everything looks like all set up. Originally $25, now $7.99. And right underneath there is a Disney Parks Signature Series puzzle celebrating the 25th anniversary of Disney's Hercules. This one is 1,000 pieces. Originally $25, now $7.99. And they are getting a whole bunch of the assorted summer merchandise at the Character Warehouse. Here's a very nice knitted throw blanket. You can see Mickey Mouse with some palm fronds. He has his sunglasses on. It does kind of show you here on that bottom section with the surfboards as well. Let's see the original price. Originally $70. These are now $25 a piece. Also part of the summer collection. You can get a set of 4 different color melamine plates, all in the shape of Mickey Mouse. These are further discounted to $15, so a very good deal there. And just like that Wilderness Explorer throw blanket that I showed you, they do have one here from the summer collection. They're actually calling this a picnic blanket, but it comes with the straps with the handles. That one is $20. They do have quite a bit of them at the outlet. And a really cool beach towel, perfect for like Disney's Animal Kingdom Lodge. Look at this though, you have like Donald on there, Goofy, and all of the animals for $15. Let's actually check out some of the assorted deluxe figurine sets at the Character Warehouse. So this one is from Disney's Encanto. You do normally get about 9 different figurines, but you can see Bruno with the rats, Maribel. Originally $35, that one is $10. Here's a Disney princess collection. This one is Princess Tiana. You got all the frogs, the fireflies, of course Tiana. That one is $15 from $35. So many different designs that they do have at the Character Warehouse right now though. From Disney Pixar, Inside Out 2. How cool is this? You get anxiety, joy, anger, sadness, so many different characters. And then right next to that is your Disney Pixar Coco version with Miguel, Ernesto de la Cruz, and Pepita for $15. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Christmas ornaments at the Character Warehouse. This is from Disney Pixar Turning Red. You do get a set of 7 different ornaments. These are originally $50 in the park, now only $7.99. That is such a crazy good deal. They have your porcelain Christmas ornaments, part of your Disney Princess collection, but you do get Princess Ariel with this really fancy box. These are $25, marked down from $55. Lots of new things today at the Character Warehouse. Part of last year's Play in the Park collection. They have a really cool rotating Mickey and Minnie ornament. This actually has Cinderella Castle on there. That one is $5 from $25. A couple different ornaments, part of the Disney Munchling collection from last year. This one is your Snowflake Cupcake Stitch ornament. These are originally $25 in the park, now only $5 a piece. They have your Reindeer Rice Krispie Treat Pluto ornaments with the little pretzel ears for $5. Also from Disney Pixar's Turning Red, they do have the Red Panda Disney Park Munchling ornament, so a good selection there. They also, on this bottom section, how cool is this? Some of the different sketchbook series Christmas ornaments with the Christmas presents with Marvel. And this one actually lights up. Still only $5, so a very good deal. Like I was saying, though, so many awesome ornaments at the outlet store today for only $5. Let's check out some of the assorted baskets of merchandise here at the Character Warehouse. So this is a really cool notebook for droid builders over at Disney's Hollywood Studios at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. This actually has like all the different pages with the droids on the inside. These are $10 from $27. Right next to that one is like the creature collection. Like how cool is this? Like a hardcover notebook. I love this. This is really neat. Has all of the creatures on the backside, like the monkey lizard, the porg, you have the loth cats. These are only $10 a piece. And it looks like they do have an entire set here from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. You get 12 different colored pencils, part of the creatures collection. Actually comes with a really fancy like carrying case. These are $6 a piece. And they do still have your Disney Princess ink pens. This one is the Mulan version. The little ink pen portion is on the bottom. But these were $15 in the park, now $5. Let's see what we got right up ahead. Okay, so a really cool tote size bag from Disney's Toy Story. You have Lotso embroidered there. This one actually comes with a little strawberry gibbet. These were $45 at Disney Springs, now only $25. They do have the Disney Munchling backpack. This is a very fuzzy design with Stitch. You got the little blueberry on top. More of like a kid-sized backpack though. Originally $45. These are now $20 a piece. And they do still have a good selection of those stationery sets for the kiddos. These all come in a really nice zipper compartment though. You get like your crayons, erasers, colored pencils, stickers, scissors, everything on the inside. These are all $13 from $25. They have your Stitch version. Underneath there, really cool for Halloween, the Boo Crew with Jack Skellington and then Zero from Nightmare Before Christmas. But they even have like some of your classic Disney characters in these stationery sets. This is the Mickey Mouse version. It says hey there. Next you get like a little Mickey gibbet on the zipper pull. So that one is really cool. And it looks like they also have a Spider-Man version down here on the bottom section. This one says The Amazing Spider-Man for $13. Let's actually check out some more of the Star Wars merchandise here at the outlet store. So they have your Star Wars Black Series premium electronic helmets. So these are highly collectible. Originally $120 in the park, now $75. They have Sabine Wren. Right underneath there, also from the Star Wars Black Series, is your Carson Teva premium electronic helmet for $25. It does look like they do have a couple other puzzles here. These are the exhibit series 1,000 piece puzzles with C-3PO, Princess Leia, and then R2-D2. But these were $25 in the park, now only $8 a piece. Here's yet another one from the exhibit series, 1,000 piece with Darth Vader. You can see like the Death Star off in the distance. That one is still only $8. And a couple sets of droids that they do have at the character warehouse from Star Wars Obi-Wan Kenobi. This is a set of 4 different droids from the Droid Factory. This is a great deal though, originally $50, now $14.99. Here's even some of that brand new Baymax merchandise that was just brought to the character warehouse. This actually feels like your Under Armour no sweat material, this baseball cap. It does have the adjustable strap on the back side. These are $8 a piece from $30. Right underneath there though is that massive tote size bag. These are perfect to fit like some Disney beach towels in, but you have Baymax on one side, Walt Disney World on the other. Originally $45, now $19.99. Some different offerings from your Disney Parks Pride collection. Here is a massive coffee mug with Mickey Mouse. You can see the Pride lettering. The backside actually says Walt Disney World. These are $8 a piece from $20. Right underneath there is the matching Pride Collection water bottle. This one actually has like the Mickey heart hands on top. Very sparkly with that graphic with Mickey. These are $8, marked down from $20. And it does look like they have some super duper fuzzy throw blankets. Again, with Mickey, Minnie, you got some teacups with the Pride colors. Some of the other coffee mugs here at the character warehouse. Cheers from the United Kingdom from Epcot's World Showcase. So this is a really nice like teacup and saucer set. Hello mate. It says best day in the UK, where you got the bus and then Minnie Mouse. This set is $12.99 from $28. Let's actually check out some of the coffee mugs on the bottom section. So this one's actually from Disney's Animal Kingdom, from Expedition Everest. You have the Yeti ski school with 2 different graphics on either side. This was originally $20, now $7.99. And they do have that massive, incredible Hulk Fist coffee mug that has that crackle design. That one says Hulk Smash. I really like this though. These are $8 a piece from $25, so a very good deal there. And then they recently got some assorted Disney Cruise Line coffee mugs. This one is Sea Witch. It says more like Sea Goddess with Ursula. You got the nice big graphic on the back side. But these do say Disney Cruise Line, and they're on the inside of the coffee mug. These are $8 a piece from $20. And it does look like they do also have the King Triton version that says King of the Sea. Then you have a nice big graphic with King Triton for only $8. Even more Disney Park Loungefly wallets here at the character warehouse. This is like that solid black, like woven basket design. You have your Disney Parks Loungefly badge with the Mickey ears. These are $25 a piece, marked down from $50. Right underneath there's a couple different offerings from the Marvel store at Disney Springs. This is a nice cinch-sized backpack. Let's see what we got doing. Your superheroes and then your super villains. Then you do have, let's see here, a much wider size backpack with like Loki on there, and you do also have Thor. I do want to see if we can find the price here. These are originally $68. These are now only $35 a piece. And then right underneath there is your Marvel Captain America sling size backpack. This one's actually embroidered the first Avenger, and then you do get the metal medallion with Captain America's shield. That one is $20 from $40. So many cool backpacks here at the outlet. This is your Disney Parks Lily Pulitzer adult size backpack, where you do get the mesh netting on the sides for your water bottles, some palm fronds, Cinderella Castle with Minnie Mouse and Daisy Duck. That one is further discounted to $50. And they do have so many of the assorted crossbody bags that actually match that Lily Pulitzer collection. You got your gold badge there on the opposite side. These are $50 from $128. Also from that same Marvel collection with your superheroes and super villains, here is your plastic water bottle. This one comes with a little plastic carabiner, but you do have like Thor, the Incredible Hulk, Thanos. That one is $15, marked down from $30. And they do have a really nice corksicle cup here as well with that ombre color. This one is the Scarlet Witch design, so a double-sided graphic. These are now originally $50, now only $20 a piece, so a very good deal. They've also been getting some assorted Guardians of the Galaxy merchandise here at the character warehouse. This one is a stainless steel water bottle. Actually comes with a little ring there with the carabiner. It says Star-Lord, Gamora, Rocket, Drax, and Groot on the backside. These are $8, marked down from $30. Right next to that, perfect for Halloween though, like how cool is this Hades plastic cup with the blue flame in his hand. This has a nice like squiggly design to it. These are $8 from $25, but they do have a whole selection of them here at the outlet. Now right underneath there is a very nice plastic cup. This one actually has like the wooden lid, but it has a nice like silicone ring, so you can really get a good grip. These are $10 a piece from $25. Then also part of that Guardians of the Galaxy collection, here's a really nice water bottle. Definitely like the retro design with all of the different colors. These are only $5 a piece for $17. Really nice for over at Epcot. But a couple different stainless steel cups for the kiddos that I do want to show you. Part of that Marvel collection. Here's your Spider-Man version with all the assorted characters. These are $10 from $25. Also from Disney Pixar Elio, they do have another version here. You even got Glorden on there. These are $8 from $15. Let's check out some of the different pairs of ears here at the Character Warehouse. So they do have a Marvel pair of ears. These are all simulated leather with the little rhinestones with Loki. These are originally $35, now only $7.99. Really nice for over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. They do have some Disney Park Loungefly ears. They actually have like the Mickey design, kind of like embossed there. You have your Disney Parks Loungefly badge. Originally $40, now $7.99 for them. And then last but not least, down here on the bottom section is a really fun pair of Star Wars Darth Vader ears. This actually has like the simulated leather ribbon with the medallion in the center. These are $7.99 from $35. But also from over at Disney Springs, over at Disney's Ever After, they started to get some of the create your own headbands here at the Character Warehouse. So they have two different plushies at the moment from Toy Story. They have Lotso and Ham. These are $4 a piece from $13. Then of course you can buy the headband itself. This is a very soft material. It's embroidered Disney on the inside, but these are $9.99 a piece. Some more Marvel things I do want to show you here at the Character Warehouse though. They have your Marvel Groot coin toss game. These are $15 from $30. Kind of shows you on the back side how you put the coins in and then Groot tosses them. Lots of different ideas, especially for Christmas time. They have some of your Marvel Power Icon action figures. So two different offerings. One's brand new to the outlet store. These are talking action figures, motion activated with like different lights and sounds. They have Ghost Spider and Loki. These are $20 a piece. Right next to that is your Marvel Hero Tech web shooters from Spider-Man. So this has lights and sound effects. Originally $40, now $35 for that one. And it looks like they do also have the Marvel Hero Tech set. This one is the Arc Reactor build and play with Iron Man. This was actually a little bit cheaper though, $15, marked down from $35. Let's see what we got doing on the front side of this rack. So they do still have your Marvel Studios, Captain America, Brave New World Loungeflies. I like this though, really nice attention to detail. You do have Captain America shield on the side. That one is further marked down to $40. And here is a adult-sized unisex t-shirt. Goes perfect with that Loungefly bag. Again, with the huge star on the front for Captain America. These are $15 from $45. So many different things though specific to Marvel though. Like how cool are these collectible statues? They have your Iron Man version. It actually comes with a little comic book base there on the display. I don't see the outlet price, but that one is really cool. Right underneath there is kind of like your matching Scarlet Witch version. You can actually see like the back side and then the front. That also comes with like the comic book base. That one is $50. They do have so many different characters part of this collection though. They have your Marvel Incredible Hulk statue, literally almost 11 inches tall, so that is really, really cool. Let's actually check out the really cool Wakanda Forever Black Panther Spirit jersey. Again, these are adult size. You got your silver lettering on the backside, Wakanda Forever. These are $35, marked down from $80. Here is the matching unisex graphic t-shirt, more of like your classic ringer tee with all of the silver attachments on the neckline. These are $15, marked down from $40. And you do have to look everywhere for the assorted pairs of ears here at the Character Warehouse. They have the matching Black Panther ears for only $7.99. And a whole little selection of different Marvel adult size shirts that they do have. This is your Marvel Spider-Man, but the red and blue really pop. Again, these are unisex shirts. $15 from $40 for that one. Right next to that is your classic adult size ringer tee. This one is your Iron Man version that has the huge patch embroidered on the front side. These are $15 from $40. And it does look like they do have your Marvel Avengers Assemble. Really nice pullover sweatshirts, perfect for fall time in Central Florida. This one looks like it's airbrushed, and it says Avengers Assemble, $20 from $55. So many awesome adult size graphic t-shirts though from Disney Springs. These were just over at the Disney Style store with the pinstriping with Mickey Mouse. These are $15 a piece from $40. Right next to Mickey is your matching Minnie Mouse graphic t-shirt, kind of like with that same pinstriping. You got like the little mini archway. That one is $15 from $40. And it does look like they are getting some merchandise from the Coca-Cola store at Disney Springs. How nice is this full zip like hoodie? This one is like a track jacket with the Coca-Cola lettering. These were $60 at Springs, now $25. And here is a Coca-Cola water bottle graphic t-shirt. So it says, let's see here. Oh, that's so cool with the Coca-Cola lettering. You get 6 different soda bottles. These are $15 a piece. But I am noticing a brand new adult size Spirit jersey from Tomorrowland over at Disney's Magic Kingdom. How cool is this though? With your Tomorrowland lettering. You have the monorail, so many different things here on the bottom section. Space Mountain. These are $35 from $80. They do have an adult size full zip hoodie here as well with that tie-dye design. Lots of new Stitch things at the outlet store. This has a big graphic with Stitch on the back side with all the Hawaiian flowers. These are $20 from $60. Let's see what else we got doing on the bottom section. So here is a long sleeve graphic t-shirt, part of the Stitch 626 birthday collection. Stitch is embroidered there on that bottom. Let's see what we got in terms of price. These are $25 from $65. And it looks like they do have yet another adult size full zip hoodie with the planets and stars embroidered on the front. These are originally $70 in the park, now only $20 at the Character Warehouse. You got Stitch on the backside embroidered, kind of like drawing on his name there with that massive balloon lettering. But these are a great deal for $20. Some of the other Spirit jerseys right now at the Character Warehouse. This one is adult size, part of your Disney Parks Pride collection. The backside has the Walt Disney World archway with the Pride colors, but these are $35 a piece. Another really fun Spirit jersey that they do have from Expedition Everest over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. That one has your blue sparkly lettering for Everest, and then you have the Yeti skiing. That one is $35. Even more merchandise from the United Kingdom Pavilion over at Epcot's World Showcase. Cheers from the United Kingdom. You do have Mickey and Minnie on this throw blanket inside of the little telephones. It actually says Epcot. These are 50 by 60 inches for only $25 a piece. They do also have your Disney Park lug crossbody bags from 4th of July. This one has a big pocket embroidered with Mickey Mouse with the pinstriping, but you do get 3 really good size zipper compartments. These are $35 from $65. Right underneath there is an adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one just has that classic design with Mickey, and it says Walt Disney World at the bottom. But these are $25 from $55. And here's a cream colored adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one actually is embroidered Walt Disney World on the front with all the pastel colors. Originally $60, these are now $19.99. Let's actually check out some of the different offerings here on the spinny rack. So they do have some Mickey Mouse, really cool. These are actually a 925 sterling silver dangly charm earrings. These are $25 a piece. Underneath there is the same difference with a Minnie Mouse. You got the nice little pink bow there. Another dangly pair of earrings for $25. It looks like they actually have the matching necklaces here as well. They kind of have the same charms there with Mickey and Minnie. These are $25 a piece. And here's some rope design bracelets. The black version there is Mickey Mouse, and then they have this nice coral color with Minnie Mouse. I don't see the outlet price, but that one is really cool. It's always awesome though when you can find some Disney pin trading lanyards at the Character Warehouse. This one's actually from Disney's Pirates of the Caribbean at the Magic Kingdom, living that pirate life with the skull and crossbones. But these are actually double-sided. Originally $15, now only $3 a piece. A few different Marvel pop sockets also on the spinny racks. These are actually a really cool design from Guardians of the Galaxy. You do have your baby Groot pop socket. $8 marked down from 20 for that one. And they do have a metal Spider-Man version. This actually has the metallic finish with the sparkles. These are $25 in the Marvel store, now $7.99 for them. Here's some assorted Star Wars merchandise also at the outlet. This has like your old school retro Kenner packaging from Star Wars Mandalorian, the Armorer's Forge. Let's see what we got in terms of price. These are $45 marked down from 60. They do also have your Star Wars Power Force action figures, just like the Marvel versions. This one is Ahsoka, but this one is motion activated with lights and sound effects. Actually a little bit cheaper, $13 marked down from $30. They do have also from Star Wars Ahsoka the, let's see here, Howler and Sabine Wren action figure. You actually get the action figure in the original packaging though, with the Kenner logo. These are now only $25 a piece, so a very good deal. Also an incredible deal at the Character Warehouse. From Star Wars Ahsoka, you do have your kids like role play helmets. These are the electronic masks. I do believe these are around $50 in the park, now only $5 a piece. Always worth taking a look and seeing what's behind the registers though. Looks like they do have some Tron pins and a Sally pin from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas. All the pins are now behind the registers though. These are only $5 a piece. They have a Disney Lululemon pullover hoodie with Mickey Mouse. You do have your Lululemon logo underneath. Originally $148, now $85. So many different things behind the registers. A few different things from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom that I want to show you. Here's a really tall plastic water bottle. Actually has like that solid wooden lid. I love this though with the different characters there. These are $8 from $25. They do even have a smaller size kids fanny pack. Perfect for the parks though, with that really cool animatronic. These are, let's see here, originally $25. These are now $12.99 a piece. A couple different coffee mugs on the bottom section with the floating mountains of Pandora with the banshees. This one actually says Pandora Valley of Mawara. It is double-sided. Originally $17, now $7.99. And then right next to that one is an awesome like banshee head coffee mug. These were $25 at Animal Kingdom, now only $7.99. Even a couple really nice pairs of adult-sized Crocs at the Character Warehouse. These actually have the really sparkly Mickey gibbets on the side. Instead of like your typical Croc holes, you do have like that Mickey Mouse design. Definitely super sparkly. These are $35 a piece. Then on the front side of that rack, they do also have your Disney Haunted Mansion pair of Crocs. Again, these are adult size with the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. You do get like the badge there for Haunted Mansion and the gargoyle, but they have like the little back straps on the bottom section. These are $35 a piece. How cool is this Disney Princess Ariel like collectible figurine set for the kiddos? You get Ursula, King Triton, and of course Ariel. These were $90 at World of Disney, now only $40 a piece. And some really fancy dresses for the kiddos. Part of the Disney, let's see here, Story Play collection. This one is the Cinderella dress with Cinderella's slipper. You can see Gus there. Really nice attention to detail. These are $20 a piece from $45. And they have even more deluxe figurine sets. This one is from Disney Junior Ariel with King Triton, Sebastian, and Flounder for only $15. Another throw blanket I did want to show you here at the Character Warehouse though. Also from the 30th anniversary of Disney's Lion King with Simba. These are 50 by 60 inches, originally $70, now only $25 a piece. Then right underneath there is a really fancy pair of like pull slides with the animal print. You got like some hidden Mickeys and then the Mickey gibbets on the front. These are originally $40 in the park, now $20 at the Character Warehouse. And here's a whole bunch of really fancy dresses at the Disney Character Warehouse. This is the Minnie Mouse version from the dress shop. So really nice attention to detail with all the polka dots. Literally everything is embroidered. These are originally $128, now only $40 a piece. They do have a very fancy women's dress from over at Disney's Contemporary Resort. Comes to a V-neck on the front, but you can see like all of the Incredibles characters. Let's see if we can find the price on one of these guys. That one is $40, marked down from $80. Then from the Star Wars Galactic Star Cruiser, like how cool is this gown? This has like the metal attachment there on the front side. These are super duper soft though, like very very long and flowy. Originally $150 at the Galactic Star Cruiser, now $75 a piece for them. And a couple different bucket hats that they do have here at the outlet. These are perfect for like a Disney cruise or like your Disney resort pool. For, let's see here, Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival, celebrating 30 years. These are $12.99 a piece, marked down from $30. And it looks like they do also have the Minnie Mouse version. I like the little polka dot design. Actually has Minnie Mouse instead of like a solid polka dot. But these are originally $30, now $7.99 a piece. Then yet another really fancy dress from that new Snow White collection. This actually has the nice little frillies here on the sleeves with the Evil Queen and Snow White. These are originally $128, now only $50 at the Character Warehouse. That was such a great visit to the premium outlets here at International Drive. It's always a pleasure coming out and checking out all of the newest discounted Disney Parks merchandise. That being said, let's actually head on over to the premium outlets at Vineland Ave. That's the location, very close proximity to Disney Springs, to the Disney Character Warehouse over there. This way we can compare both outlet stores. Okay, so we just made our way over to the premium outlets at Vineland Ave. From the International Drive location, let's actually head to the Disney Character Warehouse here. That way we can compare both outlet stores. Okay, so as soon as you come in the Character Warehouse, they have, actually have a couple different prints here from Disney Pixar Turning Red. These are all matted up and ready to go with the red panda. It says like fur baby. You have some like stars and moons. These are only $20 a piece. Like I was saying though, a couple different designs from Turning Red. Looks like they do have 3 different offerings there. These are normally around $40 a piece though, now only $20. They have your Disney Princess Creative Soul doll. These are actually inspired by different Disney princesses. They have the Rapunzel version for $40, and it does look like they still have that really fancy Mirabelle doll. These are limited one of 6,650 pieces. That one is $75. Of course, we have to check out the pin board here at the Disney Character Warehouse. They have Pinocchio. Looks like they do have a really cool Princess Leia pin there. Here's like a Goofy handprint, literally with Goofy on there, but a good selection of assorted pins today actually. Lady and the Tramp, Piglet. Let's see what else we have on this opposite section though. It does look like they do have some of your Disney designer showcase, more of like Funko Pop figurines with Princess Jasmine from Aladdin and Jafar. These are actually limited edition, only $15. And lots of new Coco merchandise has come to the Character Warehouse lately. This is a super fancy button-down shirt with Dante. Of course you have Miguel, Hector Rivera. These are as soft as silk though. That one was originally $65. Let's see if we can find the outlet price. These are only $19.99 a piece. On the front side of that rack is a brand new adult size pullover sweatshirt as well. Again, with all of the different like playing cards almost. You get all of the characters on there. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $60. And it does look like they do also have like the matching adult size pullover hoodie. Again, with all of the characters. Everything is embroidered though, and it says La Familia. Of course, so many really cool Star Wars things right now at the outlet store. These are the actual interactive remote control droids from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. They have the R2-D2. Actually comes with the serving tray. These are $75 a piece. They do have that cream colored coffee mug that actually has like that 3D effect with your Star Wars lettering. These are double-sided though with like that black design. These are originally $17, now $7.99 for that one. And a couple different puzzles that they do have. These are part of your Star Wars exhibit series with Darth Vader with the Death Star. You do have Princess Leia with C-3PO and R2-D2. These are originally $25 in the park, now $7.99. Let's see what else we got over in this section. So from Star Wars Bad Batch is a fully customizable gauntlet set that actually has like lights and different sound effects. Comes with all of the different pieces for only $15. That is a very good deal. And they do even have some of the lightsaber hilts from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. How cool is this? Actually, this is Stellian Geos. These are normally around $160. Now only $85 a piece for them. They do even come with that really nice like hard plastic case. Right next to that is yet another Star Wars item. This one's a really cool Loungefly bag with that ombre color, but you do have the massive AT-AT embroidered on the front. These were $80 in the park, now only $40 a piece. Even more Coco merchandise, brand new to the outlet store. Here is a massive throw blanket. These are 50 by 60 inches. I like this design though with the red. This would be perfect for Halloween. Originally $60, these are now $25 a piece. And it does look like they do also have a Coco Loungefly bag here. Look at that, you got Miguel in the center. All of the flowers are actually embroidered on there. These are $40, marked down from $80. Of course, you can never go wrong with some good Disney Loungefly wallets. This one is a really cool Minnie Mouse version where she's embroidered. You got all the little polka dots and then her facsimile signature on the back side. You got a nice little zipper compartment though. These are $25, marked down from $50. They do also have more like that basket design with the ears there. The backside does have your black Disney Parks Loungefly badge. These are $25 from $50. Bunch of different things from Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. Here's a really fancy set of 12 different color pencils. Let's see here, part of the Creatures collection. These are originally $18 at Galaxy's Edge, now only $6 a piece. They do even still have your 2024 Disney Parks collectible medallion books with Mickey Mouse on the front. Actually comes with all the binder pages. These are further discounted though to only 99 cents, so these are a really good deal. And then right over here, it looks like they do have some mini photo frames. You got Cinderella Castle, and then that cloud design. These hold a 3.4 inch by 2.1 inch photo. These are now $7.99 from $15. Here's that really cool Cinderella Castle model kit. This one is 127 pieces. It does also come with the display stand, kind of like a Lego set with Cinderella Castle. It shows you all the backside here, all the different pieces. These are originally $35, now only $12.99 for them. Let's actually check out some of the different things up front here that they do have at the Character Warehouse. So this is part of the Marvel collection. They do have the spears from over at the Marvel store at Disney Springs. These are further discounted to $15. And they're also getting some of those customizable ears from over at Disney Springs as well. These are the actual headbands themselves that are embroidered Disney on the inside. A very soft material though. These are $10 a piece, marked down from $13. Then a good selection of the assorted plushies that actually go on them. These are originally $13 a piece in the parks. These are now only $4 each. They do have the Stormtrooper helmet. Looks like they do have a whole basket here with Yoda. And again, these are soft little plushies. You can kind of customize them like you see here. You can fit quite a few actual plushies on there though. They do have an Ewok plushie for $4, but a good selection of different Star Wars ones like R2-D2. Underneath there on the bottom section, it looks like they do still have that anxiety plushie to go with the pair of ears as well for $4. And if you are looking for a really good deal on a pair of ears, they do still have your Marvel simulated leather ears. This one actually comes with a mohawk. The backside says higher, further, and faster. These are originally $35 in the park, now only 99 cents, so that is a very good deal. A couple cool plastic cups from the movie Up. This one comes with the silicone straw that says Adventure is out there, and you do have the grape soda badge with the balloons. These are $5, marked down from $25. They do still have that really tall plastic cup, again with the grape soda badge with the straw. These are only $10 a piece. It looks like they do still have some of the plushies from over at Star Wars Galaxy's Edge. These are from the Toy Maker shop. Originally $25, that one is now $12.99. And then from Disney Pixar Elio, they do have a couple of the assorted plushies from that here at the Character Warehouse. Let's see, Elio is only $8 from $25. Really nice attention to detail though with this cape. And it looks like they do also have a whole section of the Glorden plushies. Definitely a really good size though. Like this is a massive plush. Originally $35. These are now $10 a piece. They do also still have some of the stationery sets for the kiddos here at the Character Warehouse. These actually come with a really nice zipper compartment from Cars with Lightning McQueen, built for speed. But you do get like some crayons, rulers, erasers, colored pencils, a lot of really cool things inside. These are $13 from $25. They have a couple different offerings though. Here is from Tim Burton's Nightmare Before Christmas, the Boo Crew with Jack Skellington and then Zero. That one is $13. $15. And it does look like they do also have a Marvel Spider-Man version. So many great deals on merchandise here at the Character Warehouse today. They do have your Indiana Jones Funko Pops. They actually have the Indiana Jones sticker on them, which is really neat. These are actually further discounted to only 99 cents a piece. They have Teddy Kumar. And then down here on the bottom section is your Helena Shaw Funko Pops for only $1. Looks like they're even getting more bridal collection merchandise at the Character Warehouse. This is a ceramic 5" by 7" photo frame. Actually has like the silver attachment there with Cinderella Castle. These are originally $30 a piece, now only $14.99. Right underneath there is the massive ceramic cake topper, again with the silver accents with that heart design. You actually have like Cinderella carriage. I love this. These are only $30 a piece at the Character Warehouse. They do still have those hurricane like solid glass candle holders. That actually has the wooden base that says Walt Disney World and Cinderella Castle. These are originally $25, now $8 a piece. Right underneath there is the matching snow globe with that same wooden base. You have all of the, look at that, like the sparkles on the inside with Mickey and then the Spirit Jersey logo. Let's see here, I do believe these are $20 marked down from $40, and they do also have the matching throw blanket, again with that same design, more of like a woven nice material with Cinderella Castle and the Spirit Jersey logo, but these are 50 by 60 inches for $25. Let's actually check out some more of the merchandise up front here by the registers. Your graduation class of 2025, they do have a really fun pair of ears that actually is embroidered on the side, and it comes with the tassel. These are originally $35, now only $4 a piece. Then they do also have more of like your classic graduation cap. On the front side it says class of 2025. You do get the tassel with the medallion for only $4. So many brand new Guardians of the Galaxy offerings at the Character Warehouse from over at Epcot. Here's a very nice stainless steel water bottle with like that neon sign for Guardians. These are $10 a piece, marked down from $30. Right underneath there is your Wonders of Xandar collection. You actually get 4 ceramic coasters with like the little display base. So 4 different colors, originally $30 a piece. These are now $12.99. And they do still have a bunch of the merchandise, part of last year's Play in the Park collection. This is a set of 2 metal pennants with the gold finish with Mickey Mouse. You have the star and then the Hooray design. These are $15 a piece. And it does look like they do still have that box set where you get 4 Mickey Mouse fireworks with the Mickey Mouse design in the center. These are originally $100, now only $50. Let's actually check out some of the assorted Christmas ornaments at the Character Warehouse. So this one is from Disney Pixar Turning Red. You actually get 7 different Christmas ornaments. These are only $8 a piece, marked down from $50, so that is a very good deal. Also from Disney Pixar Elio, they do still have some of the Christmas ornaments there with Elio and then Glorden. That one is $5 from $27. Next to that part of your Disney Park Munchling collection, they do still have your reindeer Rice Krispie treat like cereal ornament with Pluto. He actually has like the pretzel antler ears, originally $25. That one is now $5. A couple of the other characters on the bottom section though, they have your matcha cookie cheesecake Mickey Mouse ornament for $5. They do still have your Disney Park Munchling ornament with Stitch, where he's like a little cupcake with all of the sparkles on top. Only $5 though, so that is a very good deal. They do even still have some of the Haunted Mansion ornaments. They actually have like the Haunted Mansion logo on the back side. They actually come in like a little glass dome, which is really neat. But these are only $8 a piece. And they do have a Sketchbook series Christmas ornament, part of the Marvel collection. The cool thing about this one, like the display base actually lights up. That one is still only $5, so a very good deal. A couple more pairs of ears at the Character Warehouse that I do want to show you though. These are part of that Marvel collection with Loki. You do get the velour bow with the really cool like gemstones. These are actually double-sided though with the Loki design. $7.99, marked down from $35. They do have your Marvel Black Panther simulated leather ears. Some really good selection of ears today at the Character Warehouse. On the opposite side is a perfect pair of ears for the Animal Kingdom. These are actually Disney Park Loungefly, where you got the little badge on the side for only $8. A few things over in this section that I do want to show you. Here's a 1,000 piece puzzle from Expedition Everest over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, where it says like you have your base camp, Forbidden Forest. I love this though. Forbidden Mountain, I should say. These are $7.99 from $30. They do also have your Disney Park Signature Series puzzle. This one is from Disney Pixar Coco for the 5th anniversary. These are 500 pieces for only $8 a piece. And then right next to that is a whole set of 4 wooden coasters. Like you can see Ernesto de la Cruz. It actually shows you like all of the characters there, like Dante, Mama Coco, and Miguel. These are $10 a piece from $30. Looks like they even have some really fancy Disney Pixar Coco drinkware sets. How cool are these? They actually say Coco on the back side. You get both offerings for only $15. Here's a really tall plastic cup with Miguel, Ernesto de la Cruz, Dante. These are now only $10 a piece from $25. So many new things at the outlet store today though. Here is a simulated leather, more of like a sling size bag from Coco. You do get this really nice zipper pull with all of the characters. That one is, let's see here, $15, marked down from $35. And it looks like they do also have the Dante graphic t-shirt. This one is really cool, like ombre color to it. These are adult size, $10 a piece from $35. And then right next to that is the matching pair of ears. Lots and lots of Coco merchandise today with Miguel. And then you have Dante. It has this really nice pinstripe design on the back. These are $10 a piece from $35. And so many awesome things today from Disney's Haunted Mansion. This is a whole light up chess set where you do get the chessboard that lights up and all of the pieces. These are $50 a piece, marked down from $100. A bunch of different things for the kitchen though. Here is a really nice like serving bowl set where you do get all 3 hitchhiking ghosts on the inside with the metal gargoyle. That one is $20 from $55. They do still have that massive like solid wooden serving tray. This actually has like the huge metal handles with the hitchhiking ghost. These were $50 in the park, now $20 a piece. And then right next to that is that gargoyle stainless steel water bottle where you do get the big gibbet on the top with all the Haunted Mansion wallpaper. These were $35 in the park, now $15 at the Character Warehouse. And it does look like they do still have your adult size pair of Crocs. You get 6 different gibbets, including the Haunted Mansion wallpaper design. Actually has a little back strap for Crocs as well. These are $35 a piece. And just like that model set that I showed you with Cinderella Castle, they actually have a Haunted Mansion version with the display base. This one is 151 pieces for $13. And they do also still have those smaller like appetizer plates from the Haunted Mansion. You get a couple different designs there with the hitchhiking ghost. Look at this, you get the bride. That one is originally $40, now $14.99. Then it kind of rolls into all of the Nightmare Before Christmas merchandise. So yet another sling size bag at the Character Warehouse. You get 2 really good size zipper compartments embroidered with Jack Skellington's face on the front. These are $14.99, marked down from $40. They do still have that really large size backpack. This one actually has really nice like simulated leather at the bottom with Dr. Finkelstein. You have all of the characters from Nightmare Before Christmas. These are originally $40 a piece, now $20. And yet another throw blanket. This one is 50 by 60 inches with Jack Skellington for $20. So many cool things from Nightmare Before Christmas though. Here's a very nice adult size button down. Embroidered on the pocket is Jack Skellington with the Christmas lights. You have Zero at the bottom. Even Nightmare Before Christmas on the sleeve. These are $20 a piece from $65. Next to that one is your adult size Spirit jersey with Jack Skellington. Again with that really cool pinstriping on the bottom. The backside actually has like your classic raised lettering, Nightmare Before Christmas. These are adult size for $35 a piece. Perfect to go with the Jack Skellington. They do also have the Sally version with the nice little graphic on the chest there. This one has more of like a patchwork design to it with Nightmare Before Christmas on the back for $35. They also have that really fun nightlight. These are little tabletop night lights with Jack Skellington's head. These actually change different colors though. These are originally $30 in the park, now $14.99. Let's actually check out some of the assorted coffee mugs at the Character Warehouse. So from Disney's Magic Kingdom, you do have the It's a Small World one. This one has the gold handle, and it actually says It's a Small World on the backside. These are only $8 a piece. Part of your Disney Parks Pride collection is a really cool Mickey Mouse version where it says Pride. The backside even says Walt Disney World. These are originally $20, now $7.99. Celebrating the 25th anniversary of Disney's Tarzan. This one actually looks like it's carved out of a stump. You do have Tarzan on the backside. These were $25, now only $7.99 a piece. And even more Expedition Everest merchandise at the Character Warehouse. They have your Yeti Ski Skull coffee mugs. It actually says Expedition Everest at the bottom. And then you have another graphic on the back. This was $20 in the park, now $7.99. Let's actually check out some of the assorted spinny racks of merchandise at the Character Warehouse. So two different Captain America pins that they do have today. Here's a really cool like star design with Captain America's shield. These were $15 in the park, now only $5 a piece. Here's a really cool Captain America pin. I actually don't think I've seen this one before, but that one is only $4.99. Some of the other merchandise offerings on the spinny racks, also from your Disney Eats collection. This is an iPhone 14 Pro case where you can basically turn your phone into like a Mickey cheeseburger, and it comes with a crossbody strap. These are only $8 a piece. On the opposite side over there, we do have from Pandora. Over at Disney's Animal Kingdom, two different button sets with really cool classic animatronic there from the Navi River Journey. These are further discounted to 49 cents. That is such a good deal. You have your Flight of Passage button set, Journey to Pandora with the floating mountains for only 49 cents. Some more really cool Marvel offerings today at the Character Warehouse. Here's a really cool Groot like token toss game where it comes with the little tokens on the side, and then Groot actually tosses them. These are $15 a piece. Next to that one, you do have your Groot Marvel Legends Series action figures from Guardians of the Galaxy Volume 3. That one actually comes with a small little Rocket Raccoon action figure. These are $30. And then right underneath there is a Marvel Studios Guardians of the Galaxy. Really cool 2-in-1 galactic spaceship. This one actually shoots the darts, and it comes with a Rocket Raccoon figure. That one is $20. And it looks like they do have a brand new kid-size Marvel Spirit jersey. You have a Captain America Avengers Assemble. And then on the back side, again with your raised lettering for Avengers, but you have Thor, Iron Man, even the Incredible Hulk for $20. And they're getting so many of the things from the Marvel store at Disney Springs. These are some crazy good deals. They have the Eye from Doctor Strange. These are usually around $100 a piece, now only $25. So some really good deals here. They do have the Orb, and again, these all have the original boxes, which is really cool. They have the Ether. Let's see the original price on this if we could find it on one of these guys. That one was originally $50, but they do actually have all of the different pieces on display, so you can kind of check them out. Like here is the actual Eye from Doctor Strange, and then right over here is the Orb. Here's even a brand new Marvel fanny pack to the Character Warehouse, again with that Captain America design, with all of the simulated leather, with the star on the front. These are $13 a piece, marked down from $30. It looks like they even have a brand new Iron Man mask for the kiddos. This one actually flips up like it shows you right there. Let's see if we can find the price. These are originally $35, now $19.99. And they do even have an adult-sized graphic t-shirt, part of the Iron Man collection. It actually has a big patch embroidered on the front, more of like your typical ringer tee. These are, let's see here, I do believe $20, marked down from $40. Let's actually check out some of the offerings here in the kids section. So here's a kid-sized tank top with all of the Disney princesses like Mulan. You even have Moana there with Hey Hey. These are $10 a piece from $27. Here's yet another one of those really cool like deluxe travel art sets. This is much bigger than those stationary sets up front, but you do have all of the princesses like Belle from Beauty and the Beast, Cinderella with Chip and Mrs. Potts. These are originally $35 in the park, now only $20 a piece, and some really fancy Disney princess dresses for the kiddos. Here is the Cinderella version, where you can actually see like her slipper peppered throughout, Chip and Mrs. Potts. These are only $20 a piece, so a very, very good deal. It does look like they do also have your Little Mermaid version. How cool is this though? They have it on display so you can kind of like see it all. But you got the medallion on the front there for $20. And speaking of Disney Princess Collection, here is that brand new box set with all the different dolls there with like King Triton, Princess Ariel, and Ursula. This whole set is only $40. Right up ahead is your Disney Tinkerbell light up fairy garden. This actually comes with that dome design. We kind of have like all the pegs with the flowers, and it does come with the Tinkerbell action figure, but it does show you how it lights up. These are $25 a piece. Let's check out some more of the toys here in the kids section. So here's that solid wooden train set for the kiddos. This one is more of like a pull behind toy with Mickey, Donald, and then you have Goofy. This set is $20, perfect for the holiday season. Right next to that from Disney's Coco is a really cool microphone. We do have Maribel on the front. This actually has real character phrases from the movie Coco. I should say Encanto. These are $12.99 a piece. Underneath there is a really fun game here for the kiddos from Alice in Wonderland with the little teacups. These are $15 a piece. Actually spins like the whole base there, just like the teacups over at the Magic Kingdom. And then from Disney Pixar Inside Out, they do have a brand new Marble Run set. This is 93 pieces, and it actually comes with 5 action figures. That one is $35. And then right next to that from the Germany Pavilion at Epcot's World Showcase is more of like your classic baseball style shirt with Mickey Mouse and then Donald. These are $13 a piece from $27. Let's check out some more of the Star Wars merchandise at the Character Warehouse though. From Clones of the Republic, they do have your double action figure set from Star Wars Black Series. You get Obi-Wan Kenobi and a Clone Trooper. These are $35 a piece. Right underneath there for the 40th anniversary of Star Wars Return of the Jedi is literally a whole pack of assorted Ewoks. It looks like you get 7 of them. These are only $12.99 for that entire pack, and a bunch of like your old school like retro Kenner action figures. So it's the original packaging you can get from Star Wars Ahsoka, the Howler, and then the Sabine Wren action figure. Let's see the old price of Rooney. These are $25, marked down from $50. They do even have the Kenner action figure of Sabine Wren, kind of like separate there. These are originally $30, now $12.99. And then from Star Wars Skeleton Crew, yet another Black Series action figure. These are highly collectible though. Only, let's see here, only $19.99 a piece, and they do actually have a good selection of different characters. Let's actually check out some of the merchandise on the back wall. So here's an adult size pullover sweatshirt. Actually looks like it's airbrushed Avengers Assemble. Again, these are unisex. $20 a piece, marked down from $55 for that. They do have yet another pullover sweatshirt. This one has a huge graphic with Spider-Man on the front. And it even says Spider-Man on the sleeve. These are $20 a piece from $50. Definitely goes perfect with the adult size graphic t-shirt, again with the Spider-Man logo directly here on the chest. But the red and blue really pops on these. This one is $15, marked down from $40. And it looks like they are getting some new stainless steel cups for the kiddos. These are really nice for the parks though. Actually has like a little silicone grippy feel to it. These are $10 a piece from $25. And yet another Loungefly bag. This is your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World. The really cool thing about this though, it actually has the wings on the back, so you can kind of like pop the wings out. These are really nice though, Loungefly bags. And then yet another Marvel graphic shirt, Sentinel of Liberty, again with Captain America on the front. Lots of different things from the Marvel store. These are originally $30, now $12.99. Let's actually check out some of the Black Panther offerings at the Character Warehouse. So yet another adult size graphic t-shirt. Actually has like the purple neckline. These are $15 a piece from $40. They do also have your Wakanda Forever adult size spirit jerseys with the silver foil lettering on the backside. These are actually further discounted to only $25 a piece. These used to be $35. You do got the Black Panther logo there on the front. And then right next to that part of your Marvel Hero Tech collection, this is the Arc Reactor build-in play set with lights and sound effects with Iron Man. Let's see here. That one is $15 from $35. And they're really nice to go with your Marvel Studios Captain America Brave New World Loungefly. Yet another adult size graphic t-shirt. These were originally $35, now $14.99. Let's actually check out some more of the puzzles and different things at the Character Warehouse. This one is a 1,000-piece Signature Series puzzle celebrating the 35th anniversary of The Little Mermaid. That was originally $30 in the park, now $7.99. $7.99. It does look like they do have a brand new one from Disney's Animal Kingdom with the Tree of Life with all the animals, with Mickey, Minnie, Pluto, and then Goofy. This was originally $20, now $7.99. And then down here on the bottom section from Disney Pixar Up, this one is a 1,000-piece puzzle, but it's really cool because it's double-sided with the characters for only $8. And they do still have a whole bunch of those deluxe figurine sets. These were normally $35 in the park, now only $15 a piece at the Character Warehouse. They have your Marvel Studios Spider-Man Brave New World, where you get like Dr. Octopus, Spider-Man, now only $15 a piece. From Disney Pixar Inside Out 2, with anxiety, you have joy, sadness, all of the characters. This one is $15. And again, perfect to go with all of the Disney Pixar Coco merchandise. Yet another deluxe figurine set with Miguel, Ernesto de la Cruz. You even get Dante. Let's see what else we have doing down here in this section. So they do have your Disney Junior Ariel figurine set for $14.99. Yet another Spirit jersey at the Character Warehouse. This one is from your Run Disney Springtime Surprise Weekend 2025. You have, let's see down here, Hercules, Mrs. Incredible, and Groot. These are further discounted to $25. They've even been getting some assorted Disneyland merchandise at the Character Warehouse. This graphic shirt actually comes to a V-neck on the front. Disneyland Half Marathon Weekend 2025. These are a great deal though, only $13 a piece. On the bottom section, it does look like they do have a long sleeve shirt for Disneyland Half Marathon Weekend. Again, $12.99 from $50, so some really serious savings. Here is the Spirit jersey from Epcot's International Flower and Garden Festival. Has the oranges there on the back side, and then like this terry cloth design on the bottom with the original Florida orange bird. That one is only $15. Right next to that is a reversible like pullover sweatshirt. Again, these are adult size. You have the big Cinderella Castle logo and Walt Disney World. These are originally $70 a piece. They are now $29.99. Next to that version, they do have a Minnie Mouse one with the long eyelashes with the polka dots for $30. And then last but not least, of course, perfect to go with Minnie, they also have a Mickey Mouse version. I love his facial expression though. Here's a really cool like tote size purse. This is really awesome from Disney's Polynesian Village Resort for Trader Sam's with the Tiki God. You got some seashells on there. These are originally $75, now $30 a piece. From Disney's Riviera Resort is a really awesome beach towel. You can see Mickey and Minnie on the front there with the Riviera Resort logo. These are further marked down to $15, and they are getting a whole bunch of that summertime collection merchandise, like these like Mickey Beach Ball bottle stops with a silicone ring. These are further discounted to only $8 a piece. Let's see what else we have doing in this section. So they do even have an adult size button down shirt, part of that summer collection with all the palm fronds. Again, this one is a super duper soft material. You have Mickey Mouse kind of like peppered throughout. These are $20 a piece from $65. And it does look like they even have your woven material throw blankets as well. These are 50 by 60 inches with Mickey Mouse. He's kind of like at the beach with the palm trees and the surfboards for $25. There is new merchandise everywhere I look at the Character Warehouse today. Really cool for the kiddos is the Maleficent Dragon Shields with that really nice like fire design. You have like a couple really nice straps on the back that are simulated leather. These are actually further discounted to only $5 a piece. And a bunch of merchandise from Pandora over at Disney's Animal Kingdom. Here is a really tall plastic cup with the straw, with the floating mountains, the banshees, and the bioluminescence. Originally $25, now $8 for that one. They do have this really cool plastic cup that actually has like a big silicone ring. It has the twisty off lid with the avatar design. That one is $7.99 from $25. But so many new coffee mugs today at the Character Warehouse. How cool is this like Banshee head coffee mug? The attention to detail is super good. It even says Avatar at the bottom for only $8. Even more Avatar merchandise on the back side. Here's a really cool pair of like plastic headband ears with the wood sprite design. These do actually light up though. These are $20 a piece, marked down from $40. Right underneath there is that massive Skimwing action figure from Avatar. He comes with a big display stand that comes on the bottom section. That one is now $29.99, and they do still have that wall tapestry. This one actually has like all of the solid wood and attachments and the cord to attach it with. These are $15 a piece, marked down from $50. I am noticing some new merchandise on the back wall, so I do want to dive right in. How cool is this yellow graphic shirt with like the really cool like 50th anniversary like pearl color almost for Walt Disney World with the beacons of magic. These are $15 from $35. The cool thing though, they do actually have that in a couple different colors. This is more like a soft pink color. Actually says the most magical place on earth on the bottom. And a couple really fancy women's dresses. This one is from the Contemporary Resort with the monorail. You can see like all of the Incredibles. These are $40 a piece from $80, and they do still have that really fancy Disney Snow White dress with the evil queen with the poisonous apple. Actually got some really nice frillies on the sleeve, but that same graphic is like top to bottom. Let's see the price tag. These are $50 from $128. And I did want to mention they do still have your Disney Princess Creative Soul doll inspired by Snow White. Actually comes with a little poisonous apple bag for $40. Here's even some of the merchandise part of your Disney Parks Pride collection. Another plastic water bottle with all of the sparkles with Mickey Mouse. These are $7.99, marked down from $20. On the backside though, you even get like a Mickey shaped balloon that's attached to Cinderella Castle. Next to that one is your adult size Spirit jersey. This one says Pride with the Spirit jersey logo. These are actually $35 a piece. On the backside you have your raised lettering with the Walt Disney World archway. But right next to that is a brand new adult size jacket. If you do live up north, you're gonna love this one. It's a full zip that's super fuzzy, has the big embroidered Spirit jersey logo. These were $75 at World of Disney, now only $30 a piece. The backside's embroidered Walt Disney World with that really nice blue color. And then also from the Disney Eats collection is the bucket hats. This is really cool because it's actually Spirit jersey material. You got the churros, the Dole Whip, even the turkey leg. It is reversible though with the snacks on the inside. These are $10 a piece from $45. Definitely a good selection of merchandise though from Disney's Magic Kingdom, specifically with Tron. Here's a really cool adult-sized trucker hat with that grid design. It has your classic snapback there, and it says Tron Light Cycle Run. These are $8 a piece from $30. They do also have your Flynn's Top Score Club ringer tees from Tron at Disney's Magic Kingdom. That one is $20 from $40, but it's also embroidered on the backside with the top score. They do also still have that Tron really cool light up photo frame with the tire pattern. This one actually changes different colors though as you push the button. Like you have yellow, red, blue. This one holds a 4" by 6" photo. These are originally $40 a piece, now only $19.99. Next to that one is your plastic cup. Really fun for the kiddos though, where you got the little ride vehicles on that little dome section that actually rotate. This one comes with the grid design for Tron Light Cycle Run. $12.99 from $25, and they even have your Tomorrowland adult size Spirit jerseys, again with the iridescence, established 1971. And then on the back side of this one, I love this design with the big Tomorrowland logo. You got the monorail down there at the bottom, even Tron Light Cycle Run. These are adult size for $35. Some more different things that I want to show you from Disney Pixar Elio. So yet another deluxe figurine set. You actually get 8 different action figures, $12.99 from $35. A cool stainless steel cup for the kiddos from Disney Pixar Elio. This one is stainless steel with the twisty off lid with the characters. That one is $8, marked down from $25. It does look like they do even have some of the kids' trucker hats here at the Character Warehouse. This one has the huge Glorden design on the front side, even Disney Pixar Elio on the back. These are originally $25, now $7.99. And then right underneath there is a kid's graphic t-shirt. Perfect to go with this new collection. These are a great deal though. Originally $27, now only $7.99. And then right next to that one is your kids' full zip hoodie. How cool is this though, with the little soda can like bottle tabs. You have the fork, the spoon, and the knife. These are $15 from $45. And they are starting to get some of the merchandise from 4th of July here at the Character Warehouse. These are kids' tank tops ready to sparkle with Minnie Mouse. This one's even has the Walt Disney World lettering. These are only $10 a piece, marked down from $32. Here is the adult size graphic t-shirt with Mickey Mouse on the front, again from 4th of July. That one says Walt Disney World at the bottom. $15 from $35 for that one. And here's a really tall plastic cup. I love this one. Has a big silicone ring, almost with like some hidden Mickeys there, and some paint flakes. These are $10 a piece from $25. Perfect to go with that 4th of July collection is your matching crossbody bag. This one is a Disney Park lug bag. You got the big patch with Mickey Mouse embroidered on the front with like your red, white, and blue. These were originally $65 in the park, now $35 a piece. Right underneath there is your adult size pullover sweatshirt. This one says USA, Walt Disney World. And then you have Mickey Mouse embroidered with the American flag shorts. Again, these are adult size, $25, marked down from $60. So many awesome plastic water bottles at the Character Warehouse though. They are starting to get some of your 2025 merchandise. This one has Minnie Mouse, Mickey, and Cinderella Castle with some fireworks. It even says Walt Disney World. These were $20 in the park, now only $7.99. And here's some of those long sleeve graphic t-shirts. Again, these are adult size, authentic, original, established 1971. The cool thing, they also say Walt Disney World going down the sleeve. These are $15 a piece from $40. And they do also have that same shirt in cobalt blue for $15. Here's also some of your Disney Parks Lily Pulitzer merchandise. This is a very nice adult size pullover sweatshirt with a palm frond, Cinderella Castle, Minnie Mouse, and of course Daisy Duck. You actually got some pockets here at the bottom. These are originally $118, now only $45 a piece. They do also have your matching pair of sweatpants. They actually have that same design with Minnie Mouse and then a Daisy Duck. These are originally, let's see here, $138, now $55 a piece. But so many different Lily Pulitzer offerings. Here is the brand new one that was just released to the parks. The pullover sweatshirt with Minnie Mouse, again, Daisy Duck, and Cinderella Castle. These are originally $118, now $45. Next to that one is your half-zip sweatshirt that has that same design with the palm fronds. You got the gold hardware with some pockets on the bottom. These are $45 from $148. Some really good deals on your Lily Pulitzer merchandise. They do also have your adult size backpacks. This one has your gold patch on the front for Disney Parks Lily Pulitzer and two big mesh netting spots for your water bottles. These are $50 from $118. They do have yet another tote size bag with Lotso from Toy Story. This was just over at Disney Springs not too long ago. You actually get the little gibbet with the strawberry. These are $20 a piece from $45. And then right underneath there is a really fun kid-size backpack, part of your Disney Parks Munchling collection. Again, super duper fuzzy with Stitch and then the blueberry. These are $20 a piece from $45. I had such a fun time today, starting at our day over at the Premium Outlets at International Drive. That's the location very close to Universal Studios, Florida, at the Disney Character Warehouse over there, and then driving here to the Premium Outlets at Vineland Ave. This way we can compare both outlet stores and check out all of the newest merchandise. But they've been getting so many new offerings lately. Seriously, it's a really great time to come out and visit. That being said, if there is any merchandise in today's video that you are interested in, definitely check out the shopping tier of our Patreon page. I'll let a link to that in the description box. But if you like today's video, give it a big thumbs up. And as always, make today awesome.